If you are searching for a home in Temecula and you are unsure of which neighborhoods are right for you, well, today I am comparing two well-known South Temecula communities, Redhawk and Wolf Creek. Hi, I'm 𝐂𝐎𝐍𝐶𝐄𝐓 with LPT Realty, and if you have not tuned into our channel, I am a 20-year real estate veteran here in the Temecula Valley, and I talk about on this channel all things Temecula and the Temecula Valley. And one of the things that I like to do is compare neighborhoods. If you are unfamiliar of Temecula and which neighborhoods are right for you, well, watch this video today because I am going to talk about Redhawk and Wolf Creek. The first thing I want to talk about is location. Both of these communities are in South Temecula, and when I refer to South Temecula, I am referring to everything that is south of Rancho California Road. That is considered South Temecula. Now, these two communities are actually south of Temecula Parkway or Highway 79. That is the most southern exit in Temecula. So these two communities are in the southernmost part of Temecula. So if you are a commuter and you are going to San Diego every day, well, these could be two communities that you should consider because they are going to be the shortest commute for you. Let me talk first about Redhawk. Redhawk is known in Temecula because they have a public golf course. Redhawk Golf Course runs throughout the Redhawk community. Now, Redhawk community consists of over 3,200 homes. These homes were built from the late 90s all the way up until the early 2000s. It consists of many different sub-neighborhoods. So Redhawk is a master association, but then there are sub-neighborhoods throughout Redhawk. Also, Redhawk has 5 gated community neighborhoods. There's not a lot of gated communities in Temecula. The master community of Redhawk, there happens to be 5 gated communities. So with 3,200 homes, Redhawk is a very large community. The HOA is only $40 a month. It's a very small HOA, and it is mostly for neighborhood maintenance, really keeping your neighbor honest, because for that $40, there are not any community amenities. If you are looking for a community that has a pool or tennis courts or other neighborhood amenities, Redhawk would not be that community. It is a $40 a month HOA, and there are no community amenities. Now, it is very beautiful in Redhawk because some homes are overlooking the Redhawk golf course, and some homes have higher elevations so they can have views of Temecula. When it comes to Wolf Creek again is in a very similar location as Redhawk. It just sits on the outside of the Redhawk master area. Wolf Creek is its own community, and it has a little over 1,400 homes. Now, Wolf Creek was developed after Redhawk, so around 2005, 2006. Their HOA is $52 a month, and you do get a community pool with Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek just sits right off of Pechanga Parkway, so a lot of people love this community because it is right when you get off the freeway. It is a very easy access to get to the freeway. If you are a commuter to San Diego, you know every minute is important, so it is a very, very popular San Diego commuters community for that reason. Again, right off of Pechanga Parkway, so you have easy easy access to Pechanga and all of the amenities there, as well as a good view of the 4th of July fireworks. When it comes to schools for both communities, Redhawk is a larger community, so there are 3 public elementary schools that are in the zone for the homes in Redhawk. Those are Helen Hunt, Jackson, and Paba Valley. Those elementary schools would be the zone for most of the Redhawk community. When it comes to Wolf Creek, it's a smaller community and their elementary school is 𝐂𝐿𝐎𝐿. It is a newer built elementary school, was built at the same time as the community. So if you're gonna live in Wolf Creek, most likely all of your children would go to elementary school at 𝐂𝐿𝐎𝐿. Redhawk, they're going to be split up between the 3 elementary schools that are zoned for Redhawk. When it comes to middle schools, Redhawk is zoned for 2 different middle schools, Vale Ranch and Gardner. Wolf Creek, on the other hand, is only zoned for Gardner. So you are going to go to Gardner Middle School if you buy a home in Wolf Creek, and your kids will be split between 2 middle schools if you own a home in Redhawk. And here is one of the strongest key factors that a lot of people choose to move to these 2 communities. Both communities are zoned for Great Oak High School. Great Oak High School is a well-known high school here in Temecula because they have the IB program, International Baccalaureate Program. So a lot of their test scores run higher at Great Oak High School. The IB program caters to the kids that are high achievers. So both of these communities, Wolf Creek and Redhawk, are in the Great Oak High School zone. Now, with Great Oak, they are impacted because of the IB program. You need to live in the Great Oak High School zone to go there. So we as realtors often get people that want their children to go to Great Oak. So Redhawk and Wolf Creek are 2 neighborhoods that you should consider if you want your child to go to Great Oak High School. Lastly, I want to talk about home values in each of these communities. I did some research and I'm airing this video in April of 2024. So I went back to April of 2023. So over the last year, the average sales price on a home in Redhawk was $857,000. That's for about 2,700 square feet. So the price range ranged from as low to $600,000 to as high as $1.2 million. There is a wide range of options of homes in Redhawk. You can go from a very small 1,300 square foot single story home to a large over 4,000 square foot home overlooking the golf course. So there is a wide range of homes available, but the average price over the last year was $857,000. When it comes to Wolf Creek, and the numbers show that the average sales price there last year was $882,000. That's for about 2,800 square feet. The homes ranged from $600,000 all the way up to $1.7 million. Now remember, these homes were built later. They're newer built homes than Redhawk. So at times those homes are going to garner a higher price than older homes that may have some deferred maintenance. Overall, the numbers are showing that Wolf Creek is a higher average sales price than Redhawk. One more important tidbit to know about Wolf Creek is that that association has a neighborhood enhancement fee. If you are someone looking to move into Wolf Creek, you will know that the HOA charges 0.0025% of the sales price for those that are transferring their property in and out of Wolf Creek. So it is customary that this is something a buyer will pay when they move into Wolf Creek. So when they move out, they are not paying it. But you need to be mindful of that because there are agents that come here that aren't from the area and don't know this. So you don't want to be a seller in Wolf Creek and get stuck with that fee twice. If you pay it going in, you do not want to pay it going out. So let me recap for you. When it comes to location, Wolf Creek and Redhawk have a very similar South Temecula location. When it comes to the number of homes in the community, Redhawk has double the amount of Wolf Creek. Their HOA is $40 in Redhawk, and the HOA in Wolf Creek is $52. Their schools overlap, very similar schools. Redhawk goes to 3 different elementaries. Wolf Creek goes to 1 specific elementary. They share 2 middle schools and they share 1 high school. And when it comes to sales price and the price of homes in the community, they're very similar, but according to the numbers of last year, the average home in Wolf Creek ended up being a higher price than the average home in Redhawk. Now, if you have any specific questions about these 2 communities, you want to know what homes are available in these communities, we are someone that can help you. 20-year veterans here selling real estate in the Temecula Valley. We love to talk all things Temecula. I am glad you watched this video today. I hope that I've helped enlighten you about these 2 communities. If you feel like they're for you and you want to know more, well, comment below or reach me directly. We also do a weekly email where we give information about Temecula, the events that are happening here. So you can go on the link here in the description and follow our email newsletter. We would love to have you on our list. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to what I'm going to talk about next week.